Good evening, everyone. A very warm welcome to you, or as I can see from the comments, good afternoon if you're in the USA or any other part of the world. Yes, I'm wearing an orange hat. If you was having a bit of a gamble there of what colour I'd be wearing, and yes, it just shows you that I need a few more hats because it's only ever black or this orange and black one, isn't it? Really, hooray, 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 hooray! So there we go. If you said orange and black, you were correct. So big hellos to everyone that's in the chat box so far, or if you're watching this on a pre-record a little bit later on, then hello to you as well. Please comment because I quite often will answer them. So hope you've had a good day. If you haven't, well, let's muck about with some de-stressing. So let's have a look at the chat box first of all before we go kicking in full of steam on this wonderful Tuesday. So I presume you can hear me. My volume thing is going okay. Good evening to Martin. Martin Reimer was the first in, and cool, you went in quite early. Just to let you know, says Martin, my son's watched your Donkey Kong video. Is that the Donkey Kong Country one? To video. I can tell you that as a kid he'll play it again. Well, very good. You both liked it. He was better than you and me on his first go. Well, that just says everything, doesn't it, really? 9-year-olds typically are better than adults at games for some strange reason. Oh, wow, then Martin's upgraded his membership to In Space Baby. Brilliant. Thank you, Martin. That really helps. That really helps the channel continue. Fantastic. Thank you, sir. Really, really pleased. Thank you. Wow, that's got off to a good start. Hello also to Julie, Gumdio, Claire, user details as well. Big Z, hello Big Z, hope you're doing fine, sir. There we go. Anyone I'm missing? Let's scan down. Simon's there as well. He started it off. What hat would it be wearing? Well, this orange one. What I should do is, I need more of these hats, but if I get sort of like different headphones on a wire, I could probably wear my sort of like trilbies and stuff, and then you really wouldn't know what hat I was gonna wear. Yeah, as Julie said there, we've been having power cuts throughout the day. One of 2 hours a bit earlier on, one of quarter of an hour, one of 10 minutes, but there hasn't been any for about about an hour or so, so that's okay. So if it finally, I think would be okay, but if it suddenly disappears, it's because, well, the power's gone. Anyway, yes, hello as well to Lemmy. Hello, let's continue along here. Hopefully one day, there's so many people in here, by the time I've said hello to everyone, then I've got to say goodbye. Well, that'd be interesting. So, yeah, so hello to everyone that's made it there. Good. Anyone I've missed? Rusty James is there. Hi, Rusty. SQ Ron, big hello to you. In the red corner, he can't stop long for the stream because you're watching Barnsley. Well, someone has to, I guess, so well sacrificed. Hope you win, sir. Hope you win. Good. Who else have I missed? I'm going down. I'm just catching up. Good, right. I think we better play a game now. So I presume you can all hear me, okay? It's a power cut like a very fast haircut, says Claire. Well, maybe. Oh, I missed out Steve. Hi, Steve. Good, right. I think I'll catch everyone. And if I have missed anyone, I do apologise. I'll catch up in the stream as we go along. Now, we're starting off with quite a basic game called Space Zombies. I'm not sure if I streamed it before or not, but it's like a Galaxians thing. I'm not sure if they're zombies, but it's by Microgen in 1983. So before they did the Wally Week games and all that sort of stuff. So this is a very early one. Space Zombies. Will everything load? Well, we don't know. I always have some reserves just in case stuff doesn't quite work. So there we go. Thank you for catching the stream. I don't know if you've hit the bell to get a notification when a stream goes live, or you just remembered it from the page, or you saw it on Twitter. Nikki, you're a bit quiet tonight, it says. Oh dear, everything sounds the same. Julie says the sound's okay. Natty says I'm a bit quiet. Oh dear, what is it? Am I quiet or am I loud enough? All the settings seem the same. Yeah, okay. I'll pause a moment because you were saying that my sound isn't loud enough. I did a bit of clicking there. It seems okay. What do you think? Is it just Natty that thinks I'm quiet or not? Okay, we'll see how we go. Sounds okay with you, our user detail. Sounds okay? Okay, well, perhaps it's just some sort of weird glitch. Let's go back onto zombies. I do tend to talk a lot anyway, but at least everything is working. Right, zombie power. I've got this in 128k mode, so on some of the later games we can take advantage of the added music. So you're all okay. Okay, dokey do. We've still got power, haven't we? So power is good. Are you lot at work? Are you working from home? You don't have to answer that if you don't want to. It's just a random question. Right, thanks JS. Sound is okay where you are as well. K for keyboard. I know how this works. Right, so this is a very basic game. It's literally just 3 keys, 2, 4 and 0. Even a twit like me can remember that. Hi Tweety LTWG. Right, I try and read the comments as we're going. So 1 for a 1-player game. Right, here we go. Right, if you've had this game, let me know. The secret on this one is to keep on moving, like S Club 7 did. I was in the original S Club lineup, but they just called it S Club 1 then. The records weren't selling, so then they had a change of heart and got rid of me and replaced me with 7 other people, called it S Club 7, and then yeah, that might be a lie. Yeah, right. Let's get these aliens here, so they can crash into you and they can shoot you, and there we go. Level 2 already. Thanks EZG Day. Oh God, I've had a bit of what of it? I've had a bit of Bailey's and I'm slurring already. Thank you EZJ. Thank you. I got that right now. Yeah, we're stress busting. Hope it helps you. Julie, you've been working home since 2019 November. That's before it started. That's very good foresight. Oh, I died already. Talking about Forsyth, later on, what a link. What later on we're playing Bruce Forsyth's Play Your Cards Right. So if you remember that quiz show, if you're from the USA, you might not know it, but you might do. It's a bit of a silly show. Right. Din 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 din. The magenta ship does look a bit like, yeah, the magenta ship does look like a modern day controller, Gumdio. They should have patented it, shouldn't they, beforehand? Right, and the red one obviously looks like a TIE fighter. Whoa. Keep on moving, da 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 da. DJ shooting. Yes, I don't know where the zombie element's coming in this bit. If you know a bit about the zombie, then let me know. Natty, you can't work from home with your job, okay? Well, we can't all, can we? I'm a key worker at the moment. I work in a supermarket at part time to try and keep things going. Ideally, I want to keep this channel full time, but needs must. It's slowly growing. It's slowly growing. But you know, you've got to pay your bills and food and that sort of stuff, and life's quite random, isn't it, at best, really. But in the meantime, in the evening, we can still play Space Zombies. That's pretty good, isn't it? Right. If you can think of some other games with zombies in, there's Ghosts and Goblins, of course. Castlevania. Oh, man. Leicester to London. Cool, that's a bit of a... Leicester to London, Martin. How long does it take to get from Leicester to London? That seems like a long commute. It is a bit like Arcadia Steve, this game. No comment on Claire's comment. It might be true. Who knows? Right. James Bond might turn up in a minute. Did it. Secret spy. Right, hang on a minute. I've I don't know if this is good or bad. I don't know. Do you know there's a British show starring Lee Mack called Not Going Out, and I only sort of like started watching the last few series, and it's been going on for ages. I've been watching that like a box set on the BBC iPlayer from the very first one. It's a completely different show, the first one. Right. Whoa. Yeah, Leicester to London. Well, I'd guess I might be 3 hours. Does it take longer than 3 hours? Does it take shorter than 3 hours? I'm just guessing 3 hours. I just picked that time out of the hat to get from Leicester to London on the train, and that's if it's running smoothly, I suppose, with no hold-ups and stuff. Well, I don't mean like hold-ups, like stop the express train, express raider. Hi Neil, hope you're having a good evening there. Yeah, Not Going Out. That's it. In the red corner. I've watched the first series, and now I'm going through the second series at the moment. It's where the Lucy character Lucy just suddenly turned up. Not going out, not staying in. Yeah, it's a good show, isn't it? It's been going on for ages. Yeah, the American woman. Yeah, when I first saw the American lady in the first one, I thought this is a bit weird. But she was only in one series, wasn't she? Yeah, it was a strange dynamic, that first one. I wasn't ready for it, but it just seemed like a completely different show. There's a lot of good stuff on iPlayer. I've only got the conventional channels, so I use the iPlayer, BBC One, ITV, and Channel 4. I can't remember the other channel's name now, but what I'm saying is I haven't got Netflix, so I might be missing out, because I haven't seen the Mandalorian and all that sort of stuff, but I'd like to. So I watch iPlayer and 40D, and Dave, they've got an iPlayer as well. I watch Red Dwarf on there every so often, so that's pretty good. Hey, Jason, yeah, Would I Lie to You? That's a good show as well with Lee Macken and David Mitchell. David Mitchell. And Another Thing. Yes, he's good. David Mitchell. Yeah. I like it when he goes off on one. He's in another show coming up soon. What is it? I can't remember what it's called. With Robert Webb, that he's from Peep Show with. I can't remember what it's called again. Another one. It's not quite as good as Peep Show, but there we go. Right, so what should we do? Should we make this go fast? Fast. Right. Not going out. What's that show that David Mitchell's in with Robert Webb? What's that show? Right, okay, I don't know. I'm not sure if it's got to America, that show. The Office, very few shows seem to make it across. Red Dwarf tried and didn't quite make it. The Office, of course, was a big hit. About 2 hours from Leicester to London, Martin. Well, I have to admit, when I went from where I am, sort of like Southend way, to Chelsea, that took about 1.5 hours because that took the underground, and that's when it really started slowing down then. That was a terrible line. Hi, Rosie. Yeah, Peep Show. There's something else with Robert Webb as well that's coming out. A new series. I can't remember what it's called. It's a similar sort of like dynamic where Robert Webb plays a character that's annoying David Mitchell again, but they run a pub or they own some sort of pub. I think it's just one word name, Back or something, or not Dave. Yeah, David Mitchell. I said David Mitchell's got a good show on the radio called it's not Would I Lie to You, it's The Unbelievable Truth. I've been listening to that a little bit in the evening as well. I have that on in the background when I'm doing other stuff. I don't know. I quite like her. What's David Mitchell's wife called? Victoria Coram Mitchell. I quite like her. She doesn't have a show which I can't understand, a quiz show. I can't understand that at all, called Only Connect. It's at least on the University Challenge I can just shout out answers. On Only Connect I ain't got a blooming clue. What goes on there. So there's a lot of basic, getting back to the Spectrum, there's a lot of basic games a bit like this. Whoa, back in the day. I don't know if that was easy to code, but this one's quite cool. It's using lots of different colours. It's got the sprite backdrop, hasn't it? So that's quite nice. I think I did review it, but quite some time ago. Oh, look at that. I've kaboomed again. I think one of my favourites is Beam Rider, I think. Right, let's do it on slow. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. We'll do it on another one fast, and I'll do slow. Then we'll load up Joe Blade 3. Oh, so I put it on 2-player. Why did I do that for? Nincompoopin'. Right, perhaps this will be the last go then. Oops, but I'm dying ever so quickly. So, you know, I have this like style of starting off well and then going rubbish. Yeah, Victoria Coram Mitchell, she is a poker player professional. She's won, is it the Worlds or European competition twice? Took home 2 lots of £250,000. Yeah. So, you know, I thought poker was just, when I've tried it online, it seems to be just like random luck, but of course there must be a bit of skill to it, and that must mean I'm a, sort of like a sucker player that's there. European Poker Tour, thanks Neil. I must be some sort of sucker player that's there to be taken away. Oh. She sometimes guest hosts Have I Got News For You, doesn't she? And sometimes on other shows such as QI, which is another top one. I just love the theme music of QI as well. Oops, let's shot that controller at level 3. Oh, wow. EPT at London, Nick. Thank you, Neil. Right, player 1, that's me again. Whoa. Right, okay. If you're a member on the channel, you'll know what videos are going up at the weekend. And I think it's, the weekend. What day is it today? It's it's Tuesday. Yeah, sorry, I've got a job where it doesn't matter if it's Saturday or Sunday or Monday. And because I work Saturday and Sunday, I lose complete and utter track of everything. Right, it's only the schedule of this channel that gives me a rough idea of what's going on. Right, cassette 50 mentioned there. That's something that I keep being asked to review. I got the imagining that it's absolutely terrible. Is it? I'm not sure I could get a review out of each one individually. You might have to do it all in one go. But I'm worried a little bit that other channels have done that to death. I try and, although these games have been out a long time, I try and mix it up a little bit. Try and find games that aren't being covered elsewhere. Quite often when I have covered a weird one, though, it gets covered by about 4 or 5 channels the next week on multiple systems, so it defeats the object. But anyway, that's what I attempt to do. I'm sure it's just a fluke. Right. The RSPCA, yeah, that's a noble job to do. So well respect to you. Well done there, definitely. Boob. Game over, player 1. Well, I'm player 2. I've been playing this a bit longer than I thought I would do. We're going Joe Blade 3 later. We played on other streams Joe Blade 1 and Joe Blade 2. So it's about time we looked at Joe Blade 3, which honestly is quite similar, really. But we're doing it on the 128k. I don't know how many levels this game's got. Julie, you work 7 days a week. Well, that's a bit strenuous. I hope you're not doing full days that day, because you need a bit of rest to sort of like recover. I mean, I suppose in a way with the YouTube channels, I suppose I work 7 days a week as well. I suppose I could say I've got like 2 jobs. Sometimes I find it a little bit hard to balance, and I consider getting 3 jobs, but I think that I'll just go absolutely loopy-doopy crazy. But ideally, yes, but I should just work on this, I think. Anyway, Joe Blade 3. Joe Blade 3. Had a 4th game, of course, Joe Blade, called Prison Riot, which wasn't officially a Joe Blade game. See you in the red corner. Thank you for finding the time to drop by. Really appreciate it. And good luck to Barnsley. Who are you playing? Barcelona, I suppose, or some other big team. Right, Joe Blade, that's what I'm looking for. Hey Joe, where are you going with that gun of yours? Come out on the Commodore Amiga as well, of course, Joe Blade, if you want to try and track that one down and see how the two compare. Right, Joe Blade 3, there he is, looking all Joe Bladey 3. So he has gone back to the army in this one. In the first game he was an army officer. The second one he seemed to have lost that. The third he's back to the army, and he's looking to... what's he looking to do? He's looking to rescue hostages again and collect keys. Good music on this one. Playing Watford. Okay, well, I'm sure Barnsley can beat Watford. Let's still do a prediction of the score. I think 2-0 to Barnsley. That's what I think. Right. Should I put a bet on? No, if I put a bet on it won't work. 2-0. Bomb. Right, redefine keys. Yes, please. This one was by a player's premiere in 1989, so 6 years after Space Zombies. Right, redefine those keys. I do like the AY chip, what it can do. Right, up. Oops, I've gone wrong. we don't want those keys. Oh, come on. Right, redefine. Right, we'll do it properly this time. Up, down, fire. Right, off we go. So, we can fire our gun this time. We've got rescue hostages, collect keys. Every time we have contact with the enemy, we might lose a bit of energy, which you can see on that red bar, I think. And the yellow bar, I think, might be the... Oh, the time's underneath. What's the red bar do? The yellow bar must be the energy. Okay, red. I don't know what this is over here. Bomb, I suppose. Oh, no. Oh, dear, I shouldn't have hit that. I shouldn't have hit that at all. Hi, James. Hope you're doing well, sir. There we go. Hello, Steve, if I've missed anyone there. Okay. Sometimes I catch the back end of the comments, but I do try and look at them at the same time. Right, okay. Yeah, I couldn't have done those keys. Right, here we go. Let's do it properly. And don't walk into bombs. That's something I've learnt today. So by playing these games, you know, your parents probably said you play too long in these games, but I have learnt life skills by playing this game, in that is don't walk into a bomb. So there you go. Some other kid might do that later on who hasn't played this. Keep clear. Well, I don't know why. Why do you need to keep clear of that wall for? Let's try and rescue at least one hostage. There's a key card there. Take that, you. Right, that it's a lift pass. If we find a lift, we can go up in it. Okay, so it's slightly better refined than the first couple of games. The same sort of idea, but you know, it's gone back to the original sort of like thinking. It's a thug zone. Let's go down here, this way. Oops, yeah, lost a bit of energy there by touching that person. Yellow bars your bullets. Thank you, EZJ. Right, can we get in this lift now? We've got a pass. Right, what floor do we want to go to, folks? Let's go to the top. Can we go to the top? Right. Oh, this is floor 7. We can't go. Well, perhaps we could go to the top. Floor 7 is all green. There's a bomb there. We know what to do, don't we? Don't walk into a bomb that someone's left there. Not even if you want to. There's a nice bar chart there. Take that, sir. Right, you can jump and you can shoot. What's that? A detonator. Well, that's quite important. So the second game had bins in it. This game, I don't think it's got any dustbins you can collect. Right. Don't shoot everything. Jump every single... Right, okay. Whee! Okay, that seems like a good... Oh, I'm losing a bit of energy now. What's that? That's a... Yeah, I'm going to have to shoot some stuff. Completely dead. Not just dead, completely dead. Well, wait, no. I should have written down a poke for this, shouldn't I? I seem to be dying quite quickly. We collected a detonator, we rescued no hostages, so I think, you know, I don't think we'll be getting much work after this. Right, hang on a minute. So you reckon jump over everyone at the last minute, right? Oh, look, I'm going to bump into him now. I think I'll use my gun till it's gone, but I won't hang around. There's a key. Right, okay. So that's a big whacking key, which lots of games did have key systems in them. We're in the oh, look at that. That's not fair. Bloke materialised just behind me in the fug zone. I think this game would be quite fun to play with a poke on it, which look, the energy's almost up to zippity doodah again. Well, gets another key. Oh man. Now the timer starts as soon as you've detonated a bomb, I think. Right. Oh man, I'm dying too quickly. Get away from that fug dude. There's another disc. It might be a copy of Merv the Merciless. That'd be quite good to play, wouldn't it? Merv the Merciless. Is anything in there? Oh no, nearly dead. Oh, if I went to the doctor and he said, Nick, you're nearly dead. I said, oh, I'll have a second opinion, please. Well, I only need to bump into one other person. Back in the lift. Let's go up a level. It's green again. They've painted all the other floors green by the looks of things. Right, what's through there? Oh, it's a mask. That might help us. Right, we're in disguise. So now we can walk into people now, can't we? Yay! That's what you need. You need a disguise, folks. That's what you need. That's fooled all of them with my clever disguise. Through there we go. There's some food. So look, we've got a disguise and our energy's backed up to superpowers, which is always good. Right. La la la. Have any of you completed this game back in the day? Grange Hill, Neil, you mentioned it. If we do another stinker stream, which I'm sure we will do at some point, Grange Hill could be there. It's not the greatest of games, is it, Grange Hill? I'm not sure how long this this uniform lasts. Oh, look, it's unlasted itself. Oh, we had a uniform that's only good for about, I don't know, about 10 minutes, and then it evaporates. Well, I don't know what these clothes are made out of. It doesn't seem like a very good thing to be wearing. Oh, I think I'm lost. I'm lost. Another key. But energy is looking good again. Although bullets are slowly going down. You can't be Zammo in this one. Floor 1. What colour is it going to be? I reckon it's going to be green. It's green. What a surprise. Looks like all the floors are green. They got in a bulk supply of green paint and thought we'll stick with that. Wouldn't mind another outfit or something to mix about with. Right. Get up to there. James, you finished Joe Blade 2. Well done. Well done for completing it. I think that's the trickiest one of the three, Nick, Joe Blade 2, because you can't shoot everyone. You've got to jump on the. You have to jump on the thugs, don't you, as well in that one? I mean, you haven't got a gun. Definitely need a gun. Whoa. Right, so this goes lasting, well, at least some distance. After this, we'll be playing a game that we covered on the channel very recently called A Devil Diver. It's a bit of a hidden gem, that game. Reminds me a little bit of what Scuba Dive would be like. It was over single level stages rather than sprawling. But you must complete a pipeline. And then for each stage you get to, the fish get more and more exotic, which is pretty cool. Oh. It's got a good jumping action. Whoops. Didn't jump. I said that and then forgot to jump. Take that, big nose. Right, oops. Energy's not looking totally great. It's going to say that I'm nearly dead in a minute, isn't it? It's going to say I'm nearly dead. There's a telephone there on the shelf. Why would you put a telephone up there next to a bucket and spade? That's an odd day at the beach. Bucket and spade and a telephone. He's lost. There's a filing cabinet, but nothing in there. I hope there are extra bullets, because I'm almost out. In fact, I haven't got any left. What was that? Oh, I think I just let off the bomb, because I had no bullets there. Oh, that's it now. I've got out of ammo. Oops. No ammo. Oh! No ammo left. Who said Grange Hill? We haven't got Zammo, and we haven't got ammo. Just say no. No. No ammo. Oh no! I think I deserve one last go on there. You never know. I might complete the game. I mean, it's good. It's good to get a message saying you're completely dead, because normally you wouldn't have a chance to actually read that message, would you? Hi, Custado. Well, no, I don't know. I don't think I have promised any of those sort of fish. You must have been mixed up with some illegal fish keeper. Good. Cyber Run 2077 is almost as good as this railway. Is it Cyber Run or Cyberpunk? One of those two. Yeah. I bet you're looking forward to mainly Bruce Forsyth. Play your cards right, isn't it? I know you're not. Good game, good game. Get ready with your Bruce Forsyth for what was his catchphrases? Nothing for a pair. Not in this game. We're definitely not in definitely not in Joe Blade 3 anyway. Kaboom. Oof. Oh man, caravan. I still haven't got the courage to buzz my hair yet. I'm going to sort of like possibly buzz it on my week off, the first week in February. So if it all goes wrong, I haven't got to go to work the next day. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. That's pretty good. That's pretty good thinking, isn't it? Sort of, maybe. The hairdressers might be open by February. What do you think? Is that double dustbin? They could be. They won't be. Right, there's my costume here. So it randomises it in different places. Don't know why I shot that thug. Didn't really need to, but I've got my costume on, and that's all right then. Oh, I couldn't work out which one was me then. Right. Bum ba bum 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 ba bum ba bum bum. That'd be good if they had the Bruce Forsyth, the Play Your Cards Right music playing in this one. Bum ba bum bum ba bum bum bum. Bum 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 ba bum bum. I won't keep singing it in case people don't know what Bruce Forsyth and Play Your Cards Right is. But what's that? I need a. Oh, actually, if I collect a detonator and put it there, that'll probably detonate it. That's more than likely. Yeah, no detonators. It says so. It's trying to give me a little bit of a clue. Yeah, I think you're right, EZJ. I don't think it's going to be normal for quite some time. And see, like I've lost my little costume as well. And as soon as you lose your little costume, life goes a bit weird. Sometimes it goes even weirder when you've got a costume, like Batman. Right. Whoa. Let's get over here. Dinner time for you, Steve. Could you get me some dinner over here? Actually, I did have some dinner early on. What did I have? I can't remember what I had for dinner. I'm sure I must have had dinner. I must have done. I had a pork pie and chips. Yay! I know how to live. It was a reduced pork pie and chips. There we go. Right, it's floor. Oh, it's magenta this floor. Right, okay. But I think I had up to midnight to eat it before it turned into a pumpkin or something, or a stagecoach. So I was just about okay. Didn't have a pot noodle today. I mixed it up a bit. I've got a varied diet. Right, no, it's going to say no detonator again, isn't it? Like Bob Marley said. No bomb, no detonator. Da, 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 da. No milkman, no milk. Da, da, da. Oh! Oh, man. Right, if we've been here before. I'm going to be completely dead in a minute. Oh, come on. I wouldn't mind some music in this for 128k, but maybe I'm being a little bit greedy. I might be, mightn't I? Through here. Oh, look. You just walk into people and you lose lots of energy. It's like the January sales when... I don't think the January sales are ever going to happen again, are they? You remember... You remember people, I was never one of them, all waiting outside some big department store, elbows out, to try and get a TV for half price or something, and everyone's getting bashed and hit over the head with umbrellas, a baguette goes in some woman's eye, and it goes crazy as people try and get reduced price bananas. It's never going to happen again, is it? Yeah. How small is a reduced... It was a big pork pie, Custado. It was like the size of your head. No, it was like that size. Obviously, it didn't have fingers on it. It was good. It was, wait for it, I don't want to make you jealous or anything. It was £1.25. I got it for 30p. I know that's how big business is done. That's how big business is done around here. Right. But as I say, it's going to go out of date before midnight, but it's long gone. I think at midnight it explodes. You know when you go to, you might not be like me. You know when you go to the supermarket looking for everything that's got a yellow sticker on it for the reduced money. When it's the same day, they tend to ticket it if they notice it. It goes down a bit, and then it gets reduced a bit further, depending if the shop's just about to shut. There we go. So I'm not there at the time, of course, so I'm here. You know that. And so far, we haven't had any power cuts, which is great. So, you know, rather they got out of the way earlier on than now. Right, okay, 30 pence, Crusade. English pence, yes. So, of a pound, it'd be, yeah. So, say, if you're in euros, it'd be 30 cents then to €1. Yeah, just think it like that. I should have said 30 cents. Try that. Right, anyway. Let's go. Surfing now. Devil Diver, right, as Cliff Richard once sung. It's a diving game. It reminds you of Scuba. If you haven't seen it in the review, you might not have seen this game. But it's a gem. I was really impressed with it, and if I'd had it back in the day, I certainly would have played it quite a bit, I think. Right, good. Sounds fishy. The Devil Diver sounds fishy. Right, hang on a minute. What are these keys? Oh god, I was hoping to right, sorry about this noise. PLVN. I wasn't expecting that. Right. Oh, we can redefine them anyway. Thank goodness for that. I didn't like those keys at all. Right, okay, redefine. Key for right. Well, we know what I'm going to do. I think this is what everyone did. Why didn't they do this with every game? I suppose it's different if you're left or right-handed. I suppose makes a difference. So right would be P. Left would be O. Drop. That'd be M. Swim. Well, that could have to be... Oh, no, I'm getting this all wrong here. And space bar's fire. Right, okay. I think. Right, I think I've confused myself. They weren't the keys I selected. They weren't the keys I selected in the review. Right, I'll get the hang of it, I'm sure. Blah, blah, blah. Life on the ocean wave. Right. So, I can drop this thing here. Right, then I've got to collect this jewel here, then swim up back to the boat without getting hit by fish. Take that, you fish. So the fish are quite... Oh, and there's a bit of inertia as well. The guy has got massive flippers. Don't get killed by fish. Look at the size of those flippers. Right, drop that there. Boom. Collect that blue crown, because it must be made out of solid blue gold. Air's always going down as well. Air's always going down well. We'll drop that there just to be crazy. Just to be crazy. I think that's how they did the channel. They built it from both sides at the same time. So level 1's supposed to be the level to try and get you into the game initially, and how to play the thing. Then it gets a little bit tricky later on. But I think that the last thing to collect here is a bit of a problem. Well, it was for me in the review anyway. So there's a few nautical ones we're doing tonight. Scuba Kidz a bit later on, and Turbo Boat Simulator, which tells you how to ride a boat. There, well done. I knew it wasn't a train. Right, collect that jewel there. I know I shouldn't do, but there's this video I've been watching quite a bit of about 7 people on a speedboat and they have a crash. I think the reason why it's funny was it's because the guys on it were just mucking about. Everyone was okay, I think, but it was just pure stupidity. You might have seen it already. I think they did a parody of it in the cartoon The Family Guy. Yeah, life on the ocean wave. Right. If you drop the pipe in the wrong place, or a place where the pipe already is, it doesn't do anything. Oh no! Oh, that's close. That's almost Wally Wombat territory. There's a picture there. I think it might be Clive Sinclair, I'm not sure, but the people on the boat want it. Big Style E. Right, there's 2 boats. It's the same boat going around the world. The water is black. Yeah. Speedboat Assassins. We did that. We did that last. The last stream, I think, didn't we? Last Spectrum stream. Right, now that's that one there. Turbo Boat Simulator is a little bit different to Speedboat Assassins. That 3D stuff. Oh. Oh no, I've died. See, this last treasure thing. This last treasure thing takes some getting. Right, hopefully I can do it. I think on the review it took me a while and a lot of editing, but I can't edit. Unfortunately, a live stream. Oh, look at that. Oh, Nicky. Oh, why do I keep dying for? Oh no, hell's bells. Now that's the problem with this game. It takes a bit of practice and a bit of luck to get the last thing right. Like Mermaid Madness, Biggsy. I don't remember that game. Is that something I should be tracking down? Who is it by? Life on the Ocean Wave. Right, let's have another go. Maybe I can do it this time. Maybe. Let's speed it up. Let's build this thing. Right. Come on, boat. We're cooking on gas now. We're about to go home. We're on double pay, and we've got to get in the boat. The fish are gradually getting more and more about the place, aren't they? So maybe if I speed it up, there won't be so many about. Oh. Maybe when I get the last one, I should just shoot beforehand and get a massive gap. What are these fish? They're some sort of crazy puffer fish, but I suppose they must be all evil. There's some angel fish going along. I thought they were freshwater fish, weren't they? Angel fish. Maybe I was wrong. Right, now... Oh! Come on. Yay! He's done it again. Well, at least I got off the first level anyway. There's a bit of inertia. Why is it called Devil Diver, says Neil? I do not know. I've got no idea. I'm guessing they couldn't call it Scuba Diver, so they just went with something with the letter D. So it could have been... What else begins with D? Dog food diver, divvy diver. Divvy diver would have been quite good. Yeah, I assume it's just the letter D. So there's extra fish this time, and it looks like they are jellyfish, which jelly is a bit of a bad description for those, because you certainly wouldn't want one in a trifle. That is for sure, with their stingers and stuff. Oh, so I can't go up yet without the jewels, or they won't let me on the boat. They're like that there. Despite the diver being the same sort of like size as the boat. So it's a nice game. I would recommend tracking this one down. DK Tronics in 1984. There's a nice shoal of fish there, which we can't shoot, I don't think. No, we can't. A life on the ocean wave. Right, okay. Duncan the diver. Yeah, Duncan the diver would have worked, Rosie. Rosie, I don't know why they didn't do that. Yeah, with some sort of name. I still like Divvy Diver. Although it's kids wouldn't want to have a game on their shelf called Divvy Dive, would they? Their friends would probably take the mickey out of them. The fish don't come to the very bottom, I don't think. So you're immune when you're at the bottom there. Make a note of that. Immune bottom. Okay, right. Right, so it's pretty much the same as last time now. We've got the pipeline. Oh, goodness gracious. Great balls of fire. Oh, yeah. See, they keep generating. They keep generating on the corner. It's a bit like a Horace Goes Skiing sort of like affair. See, look, they just generate there. And go. Yes, this looks good. More oil for everyone. Oil, oil, oil. Scuba Dive, it is the best diving game, Tweety. I agree there. Nothing comes close to Scuba Dive, but it's good to see these ones as well. Looks like we've got a seahorse there now. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Julie. Thank you there. The Ko-Fi alert thing is working, which is good to see. Thank you, Julie. Really appreciated that sort of thing. And the upgrade from Martin earlier on with the memberships really helps the channel keep going. So thank you. That's really important. Thank you very much. Thanks, Julie. And the alert works. That's good. I did test it earlier on as well. Right. Alive on the ocean wave. What's that thing next to me? Some kind of crazy SpongeBob thing. It didn't have a sequel, this game. Whoa. I've dropped the pipe too early. Yeah. There's a shark there. So this is when it's starting getting a bit serious. Yeah, I mean, the octopus is great, isn't it, Big C in Scuba Dive? Now, this game, the sharks turned up on, what, level 4, is it, or level 5? So I'd really like to see what fish are at the end, because I don't know how many stages there are, but if there's, say, like 10 stages, I reckon something quite crazy might turn up. So I've really got to try and track down if there's a poke for immunity on this, just so I can see it all. A bit of colour clash with a fish there. They're having a bit of an argument. I don't know, that seahorse versus a jellyfish competition is not going to work too much. Scuba Dave, that's the best name so far. Now I agree, Scuba Dave. That'd be a great name for this. Devil's Crown by Mastertronic, another diving game. Thanks, Simon. Let's make a mental note of that, because I do like looking at the diving games. I think it's got a sense of adventure and gives the coders, opportunity to create these great underwater animals, isn't it? And you really would have played it just for that. He said Jay's mate's called Scuba Dave. Well, hopefully he doesn't sue if we do a game called Scuba Dave. In the boat. Oh, why can't I go in the boat? I've got some magic jewels. That's it. Perhaps that boat was slightly off the screen and wouldn't let me do it there. Yeah. Right, okay, the boat's going across. I don't know how we get out of the boat this time. There might be a space now. We dare. Go down. Right, so how many bits of pipe do we need now? About 3 more bits of pipe? My air's running down at the top there, but not any serious level. Whoa! Quite a bit of inertia in this game. Played a few inertia games recently. A few on the Amiga Gravity Force. And Air Taxi, of course. Right, let's get out of here. Alright. Now, there will be an Amiga stream. It might be, depending on how this one goes, but this one's going okay. We haven't had a power cut or anything. So there'll be an Amiga stream maybe tomorrow or Thursday. Energy permitting and time permitting and all that sort of stuff permitting. I wanted to start a blundering series. When we was doing the Amiga stream of Brutal Football, there was a bit of a consensus there that you wouldn't mind a blundering series of that. Whether it'll be a small series, I don't know. But yeah, I want to try and fit that in. So it's in the book. Okay, right. And possibly, not sure it'll happen this week, but at some stage a longer Sunday stream, so people that are busy in the week got a chance to watch that live and join in. Oh, look at that, I got away with that. Yay, next stage. See, after a bit of a dangerous start, practice makes perfect, and then you're there. Hydra Fall was better, Protect Hunter Killer, there's a few there, there's a few to get my teeth into, thanks gang. Oh, look at these odd snakes. Oh god, I don't like this. It's getting a bit tricky now. These and there's shark face. See that my bubbles are square. Right, okay. Let's just knock the pipe down. We just got to lay this pipeline. I don't know where it's going. Russia maybe, or somewhere crazy. No. Oh, that was close. That was close again. Right, that Sequest was good, wasn't it? On the Atari 2600, where we was in a yellow submarine rescuing divers. If you like the right retro stuff, I did enjoy that. Oh, look, that seahorse is following. Look at that yellow seahorse. This way, that way. I got a homing seahorse. Look at those two twits. Yeah. I've got homing seahorses on my back here and a shark as well. Hell to Betsy. Take that, Jaws. Oh, and then I got killed by the little fish at the bottom. Game over, player one. Well, Devil Diver. Not a bad little game, that, is it really? I'm going to have one last go. This is definitely my last go. Then we'll play Turbo Boat Simulator. Sorry. One last go. It's such a relaxing game, this game. If you're liking the stream, or you're new to the channel and you've been watching the videos, you haven't done so yet, please consider subscribing because it helps the channel a great deal. If you want to help it a bit more, there's channel memberships also, which help the thing keep going, as do the Ko-Fis, which Julie did a bit earlier on. So thank you there. You get access to the members section for memberships, which see the videos going up, and you get a shout out on the Friday walk or the Friday well, I'm not sure what's happening this Friday, to be honest with you. Yeah, because of the regulations. I could risk going out, I don't know. But yeah, you get a shout out for any sites you're working on or anything you got coming up. So yeah, only though, if you won't miss the money. I don't want it putting you in any trouble or anything. Starts from just $1.99. But anyway, the videos will always be free, regardless. So enjoy yourself. You watching is just enough as well. So excellent. Right. Diddly 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 diddly. Right, let's get this boat here. Let's try and get a bit speedy this time. Speedy Gonzales. Wasn't that a song, Speedy Gonzales? Or was it a cartoon? It might have been both. Now this is one of those games. Well, they're all one of those games that I'd love to have completed. I'm guessing it just loops round rather than any like game over sequence at the end. That's what I'm presuming might happen. Whoop. Take that angelfish out of the way. Right, so we're laying pipe. We're playing pipe like an expert now, aren't we? We're drifting around these fish like they weren't there. Oops, that was a bit close as well. Don't get too cocky. That's always good advice. Right, I checked my work rota because they tend to change at the last minute. But at the moment, I've got Wednesday and Friday off. So that's tomorrow, isn't it? Wednesday, and Friday is a couple of days' time. So I've got time to go for my walk and edit stuff, which is handy. Right. They generally give me Friday off. There's a few times where they haven't done it. It makes it a little bit awkward for the channel's schedule. My hours tend to be not the evening, which is great. Hopefully that doesn't change in the future, but if it does, it won't be every evening. But I've been okay so far with that. Unless I have to try and do more hours, which is possible. I might have to do more hours, but we worry about that when it happens. Life, eh? Who come up with that idea? But hopefully it won't affect, whatever happens, it won't affect the productivity on the channel, because you're supporting me, and you know, I'll give you as much as I possibly can. They're fun, aren't they, the live streams? Neil, my shift, went a bit high then. My shifts tend to be roughly the same. They might change about half an hour here and there. Occasionally, I tend to work both the weekends, but occasionally a day might swap with another day. There was one point where I was covering someone because they was off with COVID in the evenings, and it made the channel very difficult to run, and we couldn't do the live streams then. But generally, it stays roughly the same. So thanks, Neil. They've got a thing with their budgets at the moment, so I don't think there's going to be any more hours offered in the short term. Right, that's that pipe. Can you still buy pipe cleaners? You see how my brain works. I just got a memory then of pipe cleaners making stuff with them. God, we was easily pleased as kids, weren't we? I was sticking them in plasticine and stuff. I used to have this. It's got me into a whole reverie now. I used to have this like cine camera. You know, ones you have to send off the film to get developed. And it had this thing where you could advance the frame of 1/18 of a second. And so you could do animations with it. And I tried to create something that was a bit similar to the trapdoor. It was sort of like okay in its own way. Created some like crazy characters. The sound wasn't very good on it, as you expect, because I was only like a 12-year-old kid. But you know, it was good fun. It's ages to do. You moved the character a little bit, took a picture, moved the character another bit. But I enjoyed most, well, as well as the storyboarding, I enjoyed most just creating the characters and the sets. That was quite good fun. Have any of you done any animation back in the day or recently? I suppose it should be. In theory, it should be easier now, shouldn't it? Now you've got digital cameras and haven't got to send anything off. Yeah, but it took absolutely ages to do. Oh for the time. I'm thinking of stories already. Some sort of like trapdoor influence hybrid that isn't trapdoor. I've done that first. There we go. More oil for us. Forrest goes diving. Yeah. Actually, if this diver was Horace, it'd be absolutely amazing, wouldn't it? Absolutely amazing. Love on the ocean waves. So, Steve, you did the animated Star Wars figures. Well, that sounds quite cool. Yeah, you're moving in one bit at a time. Yeah, good stuff. It was the cine film. I seem to remember coming. So I think it came like 3 minutes or 5 minutes. It wasn't very long, and you couldn't go back and delete a frame. If you went wrong, you went wrong, and then you have to try and edit it somehow by what was called cutting and splicing the film. And that you got a Stanley knife, or got your dad to do it, and you cut the frames out you didn't need, and then splice together with some kind of tape to the rest of it. Computers weren't sort of like thought of back then for editing stuff. Well, not on my budget anyway. It was good fun. It was good fun. The amount of time I took. Yeah. Yeah. Well, there we go. I think that was the sort of like time where it wasn't impossible. A bit like Spectrum Gaming, I suppose. It wasn't impossible for someone in their bedroom to make a class game or a class animation compared to what was out there. Like Henry's Cat was quite basic, wasn't it? And Rhubarb and Custard. So it wasn't out of the realm's possibility that someone with basic stuff could make something like that. And now, of course, you're not going to get anywhere near what the big studios are doing. Yeah, there we go. Oh, thank you, he said, Jay. Much appreciated. Here's a £5. Your work here is more than worth it. Thank you. Really appreciate it, man. It's quite a quiet night tonight, so thank you there. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Excellent. That should update in a second. Let's get past these jellyfish. Still lots of great games to play so far. Next one is Turbo Boat Simulator. If we can get past these jellyfish. I said it would update. Is it going to update? I hope so. Right. Well, so thanks up YouTube's side. Oh dear, perhaps I think the event system's up. But thanks, I know it. It's there in the chat thing. I think the event alert system's not doing. Oh, there it is. See, I tend to panic a lot about all sorts of stuff. It was just thinking about it. Right. Look, I'm wearing a shower cap there. Alive on the ocean wave. Up we go. Through here. Oh, look at that. Don't jump off a boat onto a shark. That's very good advice. Right, this will be our last go, and then we will go into the Turbo Boat Simulator to do a bit of turbo boating. Right. Oh. I mean, I can't believe we've almost reviewed 750 ZX Spectrum games. Well, they would include mods as well, and quite a lot of them would be Jet Set Willy. But we've covered 750 releases, let's say. And yeah, so that means as soon as we've done that, shortly afterwards there'll be a roundup video in 50 blocks, like indexing the channel. So if you're new to the channel and don't know about them, after this, maybe have a look out the reviewed playlist. Their reviewed games so far. You can go through all of them. Oh man, I thought I was there then. And it was Game Over Player 1. Hi, good evening to you, Squidworth. Hope you're doing well. You're squidding in the Devil Diver. Well, you've arrived between two nautical sort of games, which is pretty good. Right, so let's load up Turbo Boat Simulator, which I haven't practiced for a while. So yeah, hopefully I'll be okay. What are the chances of that? Well, you know, quite high. But I think you have to collect, planes are going around dropping packages, and you have to collect 5 packages to get to the next stage while avoiding bumping into stuff and getting blown up, I think. I think that's right. Right, I've got lots of turbo things. Turbo Esprit, Turbo Cup, Turbo Outrun, we don't want to click on that. Turbo Tortoise, Turbo Mania. They do like a bit of turboing, but there's Turbo Boat Simulator. Right, okay. Good music in this one because we're playing the 128k version. Hopefully you can hear it okay. Mind's Eye software. Oh, so it's Mind's Eye software. I've got Silverbird software. Maybe they're the same. So yeah, pick up 5 packages. Don't get shot by anyone, and then escape. Like C to set controls. 1 to redefine the keys. Up, Q, down A. Right, this is it. I'm quite confident here. Left is O, right C, fire space bar, pause, which you probably won't use. Yeah, it should be Codemaster, shouldn't it, with Simulator in it? Yeah. Okay, Big Z, right, here we go. I've got to pick up packages and not get shot. Right, I can fire and stuff, so that plane should have dropped a package. I can go either way. Avoid missiles as well, right? If you got it, there's a jump there. Look for packages, everyone. Don't get hit by missiles. Right, okay, let's get through here. Whoa! Oh no! Oh, I got away with that somehow. Oh, I blew up. Oh, God. Well done, Steve. Yeah, you can turn around, yeah. Where are the packages, though? No, it's quite tricky. It's quite tricky to get around stuff sometimes. Sometimes you come to a complete stop. Don't like the look of that. That missile's following me. Is that going to drop a package? Well, I've blown it up anyway, so it's not going to. Oh, the merest of touches and you're doomed. It says there at the bottom I collect up 4 more packages. I've got 1 bolt left, and yeah, let's go the other way then. Probably not a very good idea. There's a package there. Look. Right, I think have we collected a parcel? I don't know if we have or not. We collected a brown thing or a square thing. They're in the water somewhere. That's a jump. If you want to go over there, there's a jump there. Like, let's show off. Get ready, jump. Whee! See, that was exciting, wasn't it? Good. Whoa! Yeah. Packages, please. There must be an easier way to pick up packages than this. Oh. Yeah. So you know you can die quite quickly. It should be like Joe Blade 3. It says you're nearly dead, you're completely dead, you're utterly dead. Right. Maybe it needs some in-game music on this one. Right. Here we go. Some James Bond. It could be a James Bond. I've got a cheat for this game for infinite power. I think we might need it because my skills don't seem to be particularly great. But as we know, we don't play the games for expert gameplay. We play it for distressing and having a bit of laugh and talking a bit of nonsense and a distraction from everyday life. Right, there's a package there. Park life. Right, okay. Park life. I can't think of Park life now. What is that? Who's that guy that sings at the start of Park Life? Someone Daniels. Phil Daniels? It's certainly not Paul Daniels. Oops. Yeah, I can't get through there. Where's that missile coming from? Right. Phil Daniels, maybe. So I put my trousers on and something. There's a package. Oh! Curse this boat. And it's blowing up potential. Right, I've got 2 out of 4 packet parcels, I think that says below. We're going quite slow now. There's a submarine. Don't let that shoot you. There's a torpedo. It's a torpedo in a very small lake. Whoa. It is a very cyan game. I don't know if it come out on anything else, you know. It come out on the Amiga or anything, or 16-bit system. Ooh. I think it would have kept me entertained as a kid, really. It's not much to it. It's just up and down and avoid stuff. It is. See, look at that. I think I crashed into a pebble. Let's try and put some pokes on it. See if I can make it a bit more interesting. So the music might pause ever so slightly while I'm doing some pokery by this sort of like interface here. They might work. They might not. But it's worth a go, isn't it? Right. I think there's 2 to put in. I don't know what they both do. Maybe they change it from being cyan, perhaps. Maybe. Oh, I can't remember. I can't see what that number is. Who wrote this? It was me, wasn't it? Right. Right. Okay. That might work. That might not. Who knows? Back again. Right. What was that song I was just singing? I was just humming a song. What was that song? Don't know. It was an abstract song. Oh, it's not working, is it? Yeah. What's that song? My grandma saw your grandma sitting by the fire. My grandma said to your grandma, I'm gonna set your flag on fire. What is that song? That's the first lyric anyway. I'm gonna have to look that up. That's gonna annoy me now. Yeah. Can't even remember it's by. It's an old song from the 60s, but I think it was covered by Captain Jack. I think so. Right. Oh, I was hoping to jump that. Phil Daniels, yeah. Phil Daniels from there. He didn't sing that song I was thinking of, the other one. My grandma, your grandma, something, something, something. Oh. Yeah, I think it might be time for another game quite shortly, because quite clearly I'm rubbish at this. Did any of you have this one back in the day? I mean, you're quite right what Biggsy said. The simulator games tended to be Codemasters when there was a simulator. There was like ski simulator. There were loads of them, wasn't there? There's loads of those simulator games. Shoot that thing down. Maybe I just wait here. I just wait here for the packages to drop out the sky. Yeah, there's a package. What's that next to it though? Is that a bomb? Right. Maybe I'll just wait here for the next one. What's that submarine doing there? Whoa! You can go over the ramps, Biggsy. Yes, we did a bit of a jump. Ico. Yeah, it might be Julie. Ico, I-A, or something. Ico Underfonde. Oh, I'm gonna have to look this up. Soon as this is over, I'm gonna have to look that up. It's a nice, fun song anyway. If you're feeling a bit down. Bit of a carnival sort of like song. Yeah. Whoa. No, it's not called Clap Clap, Brian. I don't think so anyway. Yeah, that's a different song, Clap Clap. Oh, there's a helicopter here. Clap Clap's a good song as well, though, isn't it? Clap Clap, clap your hands, dee. Right, let's go up this ramp then. We'll not get a ramp time. Here we go, ramp time. Check that air on that. Right, this poke hasn't worked, has it? I think this poke has given us infinite lives, though. So let's just wait for the packages. If we don't get packages, then we'll say goodbye to this game. Package, please. Whoa. Ico. Yeah, I'll do a YouTube search after the stream. Ico. Whoa. I expect there's quite a few versions of that, isn't there? Oh, actually, I think I might have seen it sung. I don't think it wasn't the official one. Sia might have been singing it with that talk show host Fallon, and Natalie Portman might have been there as well. Or was it a dream? It seems like that could have been a dream, that setup. But yeah, Sia, Portman, it was all in black and white, I think. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, it was pretty cool anyway. It was from a song in the 60s. I think it was Ico. Yeah, Sia, she's got a good voice. A joyous song. Right, how many parcels have I got? 2 out of... Oh, come on. Let's at least get 4 parcels, then we can get out of here. Look out for the attack flight. There it is. Right, we've got 3 or 4, says the parcels. One left to get. So infinite lives is working, but infinite power isn't. I don't think. Yeah, so it's a bit of a grinding game, this one. You have to grind it out a little bit. Oh, kaboom. Take that, submarine. Those submarine. I was just thinking of other games that got submarines in it. That one, Banshee, when we did the Amiga 1200 stream, that was good. I need to do another 1200 stream at some point. That'd be quite cool to do, because they were some cracking games, especially Aladdin. That was quite useful. Right, we've done it. So it means we might get off here soon. It's no well done. It's just gone straight to the second stage. Biggsy, you're practicing play your cards, right? Are you? Well, that's what we're going to be playing next. Right. My grandma and your grandma sitting by the fire. Your grandma said to my grandpa, I'm gonna set your flag on fire. Talk about Aya, Ika, talk about Aya, Fundoe, talk about Aya. They're all the wrong words. It's in some weird language. I think it's time for another game, isn't it? Really? Before I go off singing stuff. You haven't come here to hear me sing the whole time. Maybe you have. Maybe you're some kind of a masochist. I don't know. I won't be releasing an album anytime soon, unless I get signed by someone who's got really, really, really good auto-tune, can mess with the bass, and basically I just say into a microphone and they mix it into some amazing song. I could probably do the dancing in the video, okay, with some backing dancers. That'd be quite fun to do, but the singing bit needs quite a bit of work. Ika wika wai, yeah, or I'll do the chorus or something like that. Right. I'm more like into doing like silly impressions, really. That's what I like to do. Voices and voiceovers. I'm available for voiceover work if you need me. Yeah, I can do anything. I can go checkpoint, and I can go what other stuff can I do? Homer Simpson. I probably can't do the Homer Simpson impression now. My name is Homer Simpson. Woohoo! Well, that was almost there. I haven't done it for a while. Right, so let's play a game. Bruce Forsyth, play your cards right, and I've heard a rumour that some people have been practicing this one to try and get a bit of an advantage, though. Right, play your card right. Right, it begins with P, doesn't it, play your cards right? I don't know if I've got it under play your cards right or Bruce Forsyth's play your cards right, but as long as someone's playing their cards right, we are there. LMNOP. Just trying to remember my alphabet here. Oh, where have I stuck it? It must be under Bruce Forsyth. It must be under Brucey. Bruce Lee. This is great lineup. Bruce Lee, then Bruce Forsyth in here. Well, there you go. What can you do? What other Bruce games are there? Bruce Lee and Bruce Forsyth. That'd be a good page on your telephone directory. I've got to go out tonight. Who should I phone up? Right, come on, Bruce. I think there's some music in this one as well. Funky, do a remix of this. Pretty groovy, eh? Hope this makes up for my terrible singing that you just heard a second ago. Right, off you go, Bruce, with his massive chin. Right, 1 or 2 players. I might need your help here. I think there's about a 12-second delay between me and you, so I might have to pause a bit between the questions so we can all get involved. Right, 1 or 2 players. One name. Well, I can do that much. Right. Right. Okay. Right. 100 women were asked. Right now, are your feet killing you? How many said yes? What do you reckon here? Right. We haven't got. I don't think we've got a timer on this. Come on. How many women? If you're a woman out there, times yourself by 100. And I don't know. 100 women were asked, right now, are your feet killing you? Well, it's better than a rhinoceros killing you. I would say 61. What do you reckon? I reckon 61. I think 61. I'm sort of like going on that really. You think no? You think 10, Bigsy? 100 on Markle. We got a big span. 100, 60 from Gumdio, 70. Oh, let's go 65. 65 then. Let's go 65. No, I'll see what the computer thinks. Right, whatever. He went higher, but it was lower. So it was lower than 65. Right, we got a 3, folks. We got a 3. Higher than a 3. We're gonna go higher than a 3. Anyone can go higher than a 3. Higher than a 3. It's a 5. Whoa! Of course, it's an exciting game. Now you can choose to freeze if you want to freeze your cards. It means you won't have to go back to the beginning again. What do you want to do? This is like the real game. Please let me host. Play your cards right. I think we got to go higher than a 5, haven't we? Got to go higher than a 5. 0.1 of a horse. Well done, well done, Rosie. Right, point higher than a 5. Higher than a 5. We got a jack. Cool. We could end up winning some kind of an amazing holiday, but we can't go abroad yet, so we'll have to do it virtually. Right, we've got a jack now. A jack. Should we freeze it or should we go all the way? Remember, in this game, you get nothing for a pair. And if we do the wrong decision, it gives the computer a free go. I think we've got to go lower than a jack, haven't we? All the crowd are going to say lower than a jack, right? Jack, lower than a jack, a 6. Now I don't know what we should do here. Should we freeze the cards or should we take a risk? It's probably 50-50 here. It's 50-50 between the two. Can't change the card. It is mega tension. You won't get a more tense atmosphere than this in this sort of stream. Right, we got a 6. Got a 6. Well, 6, right. So higher or lower? Ace is higher, Neil. Ace is high. Oh God, I need your help here. Shall we go higher or lower than a 6? Go for the win, I think, Jason. I'm thinking higher. I think I'm going to go higher. Higher. There's more higher, isn't there? Freeze says, yo, well, let's go for it then. Really, we should do what Gamer Steve says and freeze, but we're going to go higher. A 4. Oh, no. We should have freeze like Gamer Steve said. Oh, we are stupid. It's given the computer a free go. Oh, no, it hasn't got a free go. Right, he didn't get very far. Right. Oh, God. It's computer's go now. Oh, my goodness. Right. 100 single women were asked if your... Why is this all about women? Single women were asked if your best friend asked to borrow £100 from you without telling you what it was for, would you lend her the money? The computer says 82. 82 would lend her the money. It's got to be lower than this, isn't it? It's got to be lower than this. 82? 82 single women would lend their best friend the money without asking. Well, I think... And she said, I'm not telling you. Lower, isn't it? Lower. Lower. Got to be lower than 82. Right, okay. Yeah, it was the computer's go this time. The computer said 82. I think we should go lower. Okay, folks, we're gonna go lower. Lower. Well done, Nick. Well, it was lower. Right. Fingers crossed, people. It was lower. We've won that. Good. Right. Higher. We've got to remember about the freezing this time because it could be a bit tricky. Higher than a 3. Higher than a 3. 8. Should we freeze it? We haven't gone very far. Should we freeze it off an 8? We didn't do very well last time, did we? That's a good idea, Martin. We could ask. I can't type in tablespoon. There. I think I'm gonna go. I should freeze it, right? But I'm gonna go lower. Oh, such cruel. Oh, I should have done what you said, Gumby. I should have said higher. Is he won? What did he get there? Right. Okay, I'm not doing very well here. So I've got to use the freeze and stuff. Right, 100 married men were asked if you change roles with your wife. This is a bit of an era game, isn't it? Could you do her job as well as her? Well, we all have the same jobs now. Oh God! So what was this? This was in 1986 by Britannia Software. So I presume what it's getting at is the guy stays at home and the woman goes to work, because that seemed to be more of what it was back then. Oh dear, this is an awkward go. How many is it going to be? I reckon what are they going to say? I reckon 35. 35, I reckon. Yeah, 35. That's what I'm thinking. Or 30. No, actually, 36. 36 could be it. Yeah. Dude, what do you think, folks? 75, Jason, you reckon? Yeah, that's a bit different to what I thought. Should we go in the middle and go for 50? Yeah, let's go. Yeah. It's a teensy bit sexist, isn't it, Claire? In utterly complete. Oh, let's just cop out then and go 50. Right, and just hope for the best. Right. Higher, right, we've won again. It was higher. They said they can do it better or as well. Anyway. A 9, we can change that card. We change that card for an 8. Oh, that's even worse. Right, we went lower last time, didn't we? We went lower last time and it was wrong, so let's go lower. You can see on the right-hand side, the computer's won 1 game and we've won none. So we're up against it here. I think the first of 2 goes to the super match game. Not the super match game, the final at the end. So lower than an 8, a 5. Now, logic says there are more cards that are higher than a 5 than are lower than a 5, isn't it? It does say that. I'll just pause slightly because of this 12-second gap between us, so you might want to go lower on a 5 because there's only 4, 3 and 2, and then higher than a 5 is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, Jack, Queen. It's got to be higher, isn't it? Higher. I'm with you, Jason. Let's go higher. Higher. Jack. Well, yeah, okay. So, we've got to go lower on a Jack. 7. Oh, this is the same. This is the same as last time. Super match is blankety blank, Steve. I give you that. Terry Wogan. Terry Wogan. Blankety blank. Ha ha ha. Do 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 do. Complete the legend. Right, 7. Higher or lower? Right, it's 50-50 this, but we might as well go for it because they're starting off in a 2. They got a 1-0 lead. Right, I want to go higher. What do you want to do? I'm thinking it might be the 10 of clubs. Brucey could be fixing this, Bixie. I think so. He's in league with the computer. Yeah. Right. Higher, lower, higher. H or L. Right. Okay. If you're watching this on a pre-record, still say or after it's been uploaded, still say higher or lower. We can sort of like join in. Right. Higher. Yes. 1-1. We done it, folks. We done it. Right. So it's 1-1. Yeah, this is the decider now. 100 engaged women. This is all about women and love life, isn't it? Perhaps it randoms it. Right. 100 engaged women were asked, did you get more than one Valentine card this year? 80. What was that? Is that 6? Right, 6. 6 got more. It must be higher, mustn't it? Must be higher than 6. Yeah. It must get higher than 6. Nothing for a pair, or Costado, your one's a bit more catchy. A pair gets you nothing. That'd be my catchphrase if I ever hosted it. A pair gets you nothing. Yeah, twit, big nose. Right, higher. It's got to be higher than 6, isn't it? Well done, Nick. Well, we did it right. So that gives us. He's starting with an 8. I'm starting with a jack. We've got to go lower on that. Okay. Tarby was just seen the comment there. That's Tarby's Frame Game by Jimmy What's his name? Jimmy Tarbuck, father of Lisa Tarbuck. It was Tarby's Frame Game. You had to complete gaps or something like that. Right. Okay. So it's definitely these questions are definitely of an era. I don't know how many questions are actually in it, but we're going to go lower on a jack. Lower than the jack, a 4. Right. It's 1-1, and we've got to go higher than a 4, haven't we? I don't think that's. I think you'd agree with me there. Definitely higher than a 4. A 3? Oh, giving him a free go. Oh, he got a 2. Right. Okay. Cool. That was a bit. Why is that a 2? I think the computer is. Look, it's random up lots of relationship questions. I think it's different every time. But anyway, it's not about sport. 100 married men were asked, have you ever caught your wife going through your pockets? Right. How am I supposed to put a number on this? I mean, if a man's up to no good and the woman's suspicious of him, she would go through it. But why? This is like from that show Last of the Summer Wine or something, where the men get treated as schoolboys that can't be trusted, and the woman was the teacher. I don't know. I reckon it's low. I reckon 21. 21? Got to be 21, isn't it? 21? Or is it 99? 99 says Julie. Right. If I go 99 though, it's just going to go lower, isn't it? And we're going to lose. So I think that's a bit high to go. In the 80s, you think Costado? Well, you seem to think quite high. All right. Let's do. We might be setting ourselves up for it then. Let's just go midway then. Let's go 88. Oh no. Computer went lower. Right. He's going. Right, we've got a free go, I think, now, because he went wrong. Right, so lower than a jack. An ace. Ugh. Lower than a jack, an ace. Oh, goodness gracious me. Right. Oh, this is a bit of a change of pace, this question. 100 married men were asked, if your wife asked you to put on a dress so that you could adjust the hem, would you object? And the computer said 13 men would object. Oh, I think it's more. Looking at the era that this was done, what did their friend come round? Let's read that again. 100 married men were asked, if your wife asked you to put on a dress so that she could adjust the hem, would you object? I mean, why would women ask a man to put on the dress? They'd probably rip it or something. Well, I think higher. These men wouldn't want to be wearing the dress, and it gives us quite a lot of Big C 100. Yeah, higher. They'd all object. Well done. Right. Okay. Right, we might try and freeze this time because we keep getting stuck. Right, lower than a jack, an 8. Oh God, this goes against everything that I believe in these games because I just risk it. But the cards have been so cruel. I don't know whether to freeze it off an 8. What have we got? We've got 9, 10, Jack, Queen, King. So 5 or higher. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. So it's 50-50, isn't it? It's 50-50. Right, we'll freeze it. No, we'll... let's go lower. Oh, 7. That's even worse. That's even worse. So we got... Well, no. 8, no. Let's freeze it this time. 8, 9, 10, Jack, Queen, King. Ace, 7 higher, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. But I'm freezing, folks, so we're going to get another question. And do you think that maybe this question might be about married couples? It might be, mightn't it? It might be. Let's freeze. I'm freezing them. We're freezing there, so we ain't got too far to go, right? Okay. 100 married couples were asked, is there such a thing as a truly happy marriage? Is there a happy thing as a truly happy marriage? I haven't been married, so all you people out there that are married, help me out here, help me out. Is a truly happy marriage. This was the 80s, wasn't it? Right, okay. I'm so glad we picked this game. It's going to cause no arguments whatsoever. Right, okay. 100 married couples were asked, is there such thing as a truly happy marriage? Well, it depends if they was asked on their own or asked together, wouldn't it? I reckon. One. Right. Okay. Yeah. Let's. Oh God. Let's do 20. What do you think? 20? 20. I think 20. 20 could be it. I'm going to do it. Yeah. Right. 20. I'm going to go 20. I'm doing it. No, 21. Right, 21 said that. That could be a bit higher. You think 21's a bit high? Oh, well, let's just do that and hope for the best. Right, enter. The computer said higher and 1. Right, okay, we can't change the card, I don't think. Right, so we've got a free go. Higher or lower? Let's just do higher. 10. Right, this is to win. This is to win the game now. This is to win the game. So we got what we got. Thanks, Neil. We got 9, 8, 7, 6. We've got to go lower, haven't we? Off of 10. This is our chance to win. We don't want to freeze again. Who were these couples that got asked? I think they just made it up in an office. That's what I think. Right. Okay. It's got to be lower. This is for the win to get to the amazing final. Or should we do a trickster and go higher, knowing that it's going to screw us up? No, we got to play the percentages, haven't we? Castardo says higher. Jason says lower. Yeah. Steve, there are other 80s shows. Yes, there's Bob's Full House. There's another Play Your Cards Right game, which isn't as good as this. What else is there? There's quite a few. Blockbusters is out there. Every second counts, so maybe we'll come to those next time. Right, lower. 9. Yeah. Now we're in the final now. We're in the final. If you didn't know what happens in the final, we need to gamble money. So by the time we get to the top card, we've got enough money to buy a holiday, right? We've started off with 200. We don't want to gamble too much because we could lose it all. Okay, so we'll keep the king and we'll gamble 100. We'll gamble 100, right? Right, so that takes us down to 100. And I think it's probably safe to go low, isn't it? And if we win that, it will get us 300. 7. Oh, right, okay, right, now. So we're off to 300. I'm not quite sure. I should have looked up the instructions, really. I'm not quite sure what we need to get to the top. I think every line we do, we get a bonus amount. So it's probably prudent. I should have been more brave, Jason. It's probably prudent that we do 50 on either direction. Yeah, Tim Spike, they couldn't get away with that now, could they, really? But I miss the glitz and the glamour and the Formula 1 as well. It's all a part of the whole thing, really. Right. Okay. Well done, Steve. You used to work near Bob's actual monk house. Well, okay. We can't change the 7. I think I'm going to go higher. Right, no, we're going to... How much to gamble? It's going to be 50. It's going to be 50. 50 there. Thanks, Martin, and thank you for your membership as well. I've been very generous. Thank you. Quality stream as ever, Nick. We've added audience response. Technically, okay. That's all right, Martin. Thank you very much. That really helps. That really helps the coffers and keeps the channel going. In particular, the broadband, which is that's not an easy thing to do. So thank you very much there. Good. Right, so let's go higher than a 7. An ace. Should we risk the whole? So we've got 350. Should we risk the whole 350 lower? Now there is a chance that it's going to be another ace, and you get nothing for a pair, and then we'll be bankrupted out. Should we do it? What do you reckon? Should we fortune the brave? Thanks, Martin. Let's fortune the brave. All of it lower, perhaps. Yeah. Right. Okay. Dun 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 dun. Oh dear. All lower. I'm a bit worried. I'm a bit worried that there might be another ace. Let's do it then. 350. We'll do it. 350 lower. Yeah, I think we'll do it. 350 lower than an ace. An ace! It was an ace! It was a pair! Oh my god. Oh my goodness gracious me. What the smiggity smoo. 2 aces? It was. I think we got fixed there, didn't we? I'm looking at the screen. I still can't believe it. A pair of aces. Brucey. I don't think you should ever gamble the whole lot there. Oh God. We should have done bullseye. What happened there? What do you reckon? Should we have? We might not get through everything. Do you reckon we should have another go at this? Should we have another go? What do you reckon? We've got a choice now. We can go on to Who Dares Wins 2 if you've had enough of Play Your Cards Right, or we could have another go of Play Your Cards Right. What do you think? And then anything we don't get to, we'll just carry forward onto the next stream next week. So we got left to do Who Dares Wins 2, Scuba Kidz, and Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. Let me know, what do you think? It's probably best if we do play another game, isn't it? It's going into demo mode now. 100 young women were asked, do scary films give you nightmares? That isn't me. Right. Why's it just got? Oh, it's just gone into another game automatically. Do you want to play this? Do you want to play it? Yeah. Dun 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 dun. I can't. That was terribly robbed. Has Family Fortunes come out on the ZX Spectrum? I don't know if it has done, has it? Yeah. Yeah, more Brucey. Okay, well, we seem to be having fun here. So anything that we don't get to, we'll just cover in next week's stream. There's lots of streams to go. So you can help me then with this question. We know what the questions are going to be like, really. Maybe I should have done the whole stream about this. Okay, so 100 young women were asked, do scary films give you nightmares? 11 young women, I don't know how young these women are, said they did. I think higher than 11, Gumdio. I think higher than 11. I think that's pretty safe. Let's go higher than 11. No, it was lower than 11. Well. Right, they got a pair there, did they? Right, so they lost anyway because they had a pair. Right, okay. That was a tough one to win, that. But at least it's got off those married couple games. Lower than a jack for me. A 9. Remember our tactics last time? So we just freeze on the hope that we thanks, Neil. Shall we just freeze on the hope that we get to the end, or shall we take a risk and go lower off a 9? Oh, let's go lower off a 9. 3. Right, that's helped, isn't it? Now I'm a little bit sore. From those 2 aces in a row. But given a 3, yeah, I think they were lying, Jason. I think you've got to go higher than a 3, haven't you? It might give us a 2. It might give us another 3. Let's go higher than a 3. A 3. Right, I think we need to do more freezing. This game's a bit tricky. Oh, right, here we go. Sensible now. Next question. This is for us. 100 models were asked, if you were offered £5,000, would you dye your hair bright green for an entire year? I mean, that's not unusual now. That's not unusual at all. If that was asked now, they said, yeah, how much? 5,000. So back in the 80s, what was 5,000? Probably about, I don't know, 30,000, perhaps, I don't know. So if you offered 30,000, would you dye your hair green? I'd say yes. Mind you, though, according to the last one, I don't have a poke for this one, Steve. Unfortunately, there might be one around. I think because they're staying at home, according to that last question, they might do it. I think it's quite high. I reckon 70. Claire would. I reckon 76. 76. Thank you, Neil. Appreciated, sir. Let's go 76. Higher. Julie thinks 65. Yeah, 5,000 was a lot back then, was it? That's a lot of money. How much was a house back then in the 80s? About 20 grand. So it's probably about a quarter of a house. It might not have been 20 grand, but it weren't much more or much less. Let's go 70 then. 70 said they would. He said higher, and we right. Okay, lower than the jack, a 4. Right. Okay. Neil, I shaved my hair off for a fiver. Yeah, £20. Well, okay. Hopefully that's the next question, Neil. We asked 100 Neils. Would you dye your hair green for £20? How many said yes? 100 of them. Right, higher than a 4. It's got to be higher than a 4, isn't it? There's no question. Higher than a 4. An ace. Right, I'm rubbing my hands together here because I'm feeling a bit confident with this. But you remember what happened? You remember what happened last time we got an ace? We got another ace in a row. We got doubled aced. Ideally, I want to see a king there or a 2, and that gives us easy things again. Costado says these questions are fishy. Would everyone in the 80s really find 100 models to survey? I don't know. Perhaps they send it to a modelling agency. Right, lower than an ace. Lower than an ace. Queen. Well, I know. It looks like... Is it a queen? It looks like a jack. But it says queen there. Right. Fingers crossed, everyone. Lower than a queen. Lower than a queen. A 3. Yeah. Right. Good. Right. Also, it's having a go at single men this time. Right. 100 single men were asked. If your girlfriend had a cold and she wanted to kiss you, would you let her? Well, not in these times, no. But this was back then. Right, so 44, the computer says, 100 single women were asked if your girlfriend had a cold and she wanted to kiss you, would you let her? And 44% of men said yes, they would. How bad's this cold? Yeah, flawless victory last time. Okay, how bad's this cold? So 44 would. It's a bit tricky, isn't it, 44? I don't think people were too bothered about germs back then. It wasn't the big thing. You didn't get sort of like allergies. You didn't get allergies like you do now, do you? I think it might be higher. Jason, you say lower. Okay. Julie, you think lower as well. Okay. I was thinking higher, but you're thinking lower. We might be able to go for a lower. Let's go for lower then. Let's go for lower. Here we go. Lower. We're lowering it. No, it was higher. It was higher. The computer won that one. He's got another. Oh no, he's going to go all the way. He's going to go all the way. Oh, he lost on the last card. Right, giving us a free go. We got 10. Cool. He almost got it there. Off a 10 of clubs. 10 of clubs. Lower than a 10. A 7. Oh no. Should we do a bit of freezing this time? Let's freeze it. So at least we're 1 up, and we'll be 1 card nearer, won't we? Let's do that. Freeze. I always hated it when they freeze on the actual show. But here we go. Right. 100. Next question. 100 16-year-olds were asked, do you own a pocket calculator? Ooh. Right. This game came out in 1986, folks, if you want to bear that as a reference. So in 1986, how many 16-year-olds had their own pocket calculator? I think I might have had one. But I don't think the whole class had them. Because I remember people saying, he's cheating, miss. He's cheating. He's got a calculator. I remember that happening. So there wasn't too many. So in my class then, probably about 2 people out of 30. Or maybe I'm remembering that wrong. Maybe it wasn't me with a calculator. Maybe it was someone else. So not many then. So say 10%. I reckon 15. 15. Do you reckon 15? 75, Julie, you reckon? A lot of people had... Okay. The 50. Yeah, I suppose that Casio. So you reckon higher then? You reckon in the 70s? I don't know, Neil, how many will win. So it looks like you're going in the sort of like 70 bracket. Let's go for 72 then. I think it might be lower, but anyway, let's go for 72. Oh, excellent. Well done, people. Well done. Right, so we can change that 7. Let's change that 7 for a 9. Well, that's not much better, is it? Got to go lower off a 9. Got to go lower off a 9. Oh, we got a... Why would it change the card for a card we've already got? It's a blooming cheating game. Oh, he's going to go... Oh, he's going to... Oh. Ooh. Right, okay. He's got to the last card twice now. Notice I've got the fingers the right way around. He got to the last card twice now and muffed up. Right, next question. We're back to the married people. 100 married women were asked, has your husband ever asked you to lose some weight? The computer, what's the computer said? He said naught. Is that what he said? Naught. Well, we've got to go higher than naught, haven't we? 100 married women were asked, has your husband ever asked you to lose weight? The computer said 0. 0 people. It's got to be higher than 0, even if it just takes 1. Well, it's, higher. Higher than 0. I can read what that says. Well done, Nick. Well, that was a gimme, wasn't it? The computer's a wally. Right. Change the 9 for a queen. That's a much better card. Right, now. What's the betting the next card's a queen as well? The computer's a big little cheaty person, isn't he? Right. well done, Neil. I don't know why YouTubers have sanctioned that one. I'm gonna unsanction it. There we go. There we go. Right. Okay. Right. It's got to be lower than the queen. Lower than the queen. An ace. We've been stitched up here. He's gonna go all the way now. Oh right, he's missed it up. Right. Okay. Right. Lower than the queen, an ace. Yeah, this is very tricky, isn't it? Right. Oh look. Okay. Right. We're going in. We've got lots of questions in this. Right. I hope this stream's long enough. We could do the whole stream on this one. Maybe we can do a play your cards right stream. Maybe we should do a game show stream next time. Right. 100 nurses were asked. Who do you find it harder to deal with? A crying woman or a crying man? Right, a crying woman or a crying man. So you're a nurse. It doesn't say if the nurse is male or female, does it? But I think we have to assume, with the writers of this game, that the nurse is a woman. I think we have to assume that. Right, but nurses can be male or female. Is it harder to deal with a crying woman or a crying man? I really don't know. I want to say 50. Who do you find it to deal with? A crying woman or a crying man? How many said woman? How many? Is it harder to deal with a crying woman than a crying man? Right. What about Ian Bill, Big C? Remember Ian Bill? He cries a lot. Ian Bill. Okay. Well, I don't know the answer to this. So let's just go. It's got to be less, and it'd be harder to deal with a crying man. Let's go 25. 25, I reckon. 25. The computer's going lower. I think, right, we've won that. I don't know what it was, but right. If it's a king or an ace now, we're going to go crazy. Lower than a queen. A king. Who is stealing these cards? Lower than a queen, an ace. Lower than a queen, a king. A king. Yeah, I mean that's just crazy town, right? Anyway, next question. I think Bruce does have to be on overtime here. 100 married women were asked, "Do you still have your wedding dress?" 65 said they did. I think this would be higher than 65. The computer thinks 65% of women still have their wedding dress. I think it'd be higher, won't it? But this is before people got married about 10 times. Higher or lower? Right, women watching, do you still have your wedding dress? Men watching who are married, is their wedding dress still in the wardrobe? Which you wear when they want to take up the hem. Right, okay. Good game. Give us a twirl. I think it's higher. Right. Higher or lower? Do any of you think lower? I'm gonna hit H for higher. I think higher, Julie, higher, because it's a special day, isn't it? Like memento. Higher. Oh, it was lower. Computer's away. Got a jack. Got a 5. Oh no, he's got a 7. Oh. Did he do that or not? I don't know if it went 1-all or he mixed up. It's getting close now. Right. 100 married men were asked, Has your wife ever made you sleep on the couch because of your loud snoring? How many said yes? Right, loud, yeah, you're snoring too loud. I can't get to sleep. I'm at work tomorrow. You go and sleep on the couch, you big loud person. I reckon this will be quite high. I reckon it'll be in the 70s again. If one of you's got a cold, that might happen. 76. 76? Yeah. Yeah, 76 maybe. This is a tough old game, isn't it, against the old computer face. Right, I'm going to type it in now. 76 big ones. Have you ever had this situation? If you're married, watching this, yeah, banished to the couch. Does it happen a lot? 65 says Julie. I think 76. I might go in the middle then. I might do a 70. I'll do a 71. 71 goes down. Oh, computer said lower. Obviously, we should have taken Jason's advice and gone for 35. Right, it's 1-1. It's 1-1 now again. So we got a free go because he got a mucker. Higher than a 6, a 5. Anyway, we're having such cruel cards tonight. 100 married couples were asked. Right now, are there any dirty dishes in your sink? Now, this is before they had dishwashers, of course. So you had your dinner, the dishes stayed in the sink, and then you had to decide what you was gonna do about it. Thank you, Steve. Thank you. That's great. A Brucey bonus indeed. Here they are. They're so appealing. Go on, dollies. Do your dealing. They're not here, the dollies. It's not allowed. We're in different eras. You say, don't touch the pack. We'll be right back. But we're not going anywhere. We're going to... I don't know who... Right, okay, so... I reckon it's higher. I reckon people are a bit lazy. I reckon it's higher than this. Higher. Dishes in the sink. I reckon, yeah, you do the dinner, chuck it in the sink, go and watch the telly, time gets on, you're watching a top show like The Young Ones or something, and then you say, oh, can you do the dishes before we go to bed? Yeah, okay then. Higher than 26. Higher. Right, I've won that one. It was higher. Right. I think we should change the card. Change the card for a 6. Change the card for another 6. Right, okay. Well, you know, higher. 5. They did that to us last time. Well, at least they've given him an ace. Right, so we're gonna be asking questions till midnight here. There's quite a lot of questions in the data bank, aren't there? We're not repeating. Well, maybe they start repeating and then we can win. So, next question. I don't think the original show lasted this long. 100 married women were asked, do you make breakfast for your husband before he leaves for work in the morning? Well, not now, because everyone leaves for work in the morning. Well, probably COVID, none of us are leaving to work in the morning, apart from me. But I've got no one to make me breakfast. Well, not yet. Right, how many said yes? How many women make their husband breakfast before they go to work in the big city, the big smoke? How many? I reckon a lot did. Back in the day. Bit of a fry-up and stuff. This is all, I'm guessing this is just us in the UK. I reckon this is quite high as well. I reckon 75. Is that pricing us out the market? Is it giving the computer too much distance to try and complete? Might be, mightn't it? It might be. Right. If you're late on the stream and you was expecting Who Dares Wins 2, Scuba Kidz and Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, they might be carried over, well at least a few of them might be carried over to next week's stream, because we've got involved in this really advanced game called Bruce Forsyth's Play Your Cards Right, and we just got really engrossed in this. Okay, right, it's TV shows. Right, okay, I reckon 75, folks. Yeah, Natty, you have to go to work as well. Julie said 60. I'm going for my 71 again. I'm going for my 71. Jason says 55. Can I delete that? No, I'm locked in. I want to go 60 now. Eric says 87. Oh, we're 71, sort of like in the middle. I reckon it could be quite high. I think Eric might be onto one there. Computer says higher. Right, it wasn't high. Right. Change the 6 for an ace. Well, an ace is a good card, and an ace is a great card. We're definitely going to go lower off an ace. A 3. Right. I get the funny feeling this is trying to set me up for disaster, this. So, ace and a 3. Higher than a 3. Got to be higher than a 3. A 7. Right. what with how it's been going so far, I think we should freeze. I think we should freeze now. Try and win the next one, because then we've only got 2 cars to do, and then we can change that 7. Otherwise we're going to be here for years. So freeze it. We freeze it halfway across, right? Next question. Computer's answered this question. He's gone higher. 100 single women were asked, if someone offered you a week's stay at a nudist camp free of charge, would you go? High and well. 100 single women, right, were asked if someone offered you a... Why women again? 100 single women were asked... Why single women? Were asked if someone offered you a week's stay at a nudist camp free of charge, would you go? Well, okay. Where is this nudist camp? If it's in Barbados, you've got a higher chance than if it's where I am, near Southend-on-Sea, where it's a pebbly beach that looks like a construction site and it's really, really cold. Right, okay, right. I think lower. I think lower than 81. I think the computer's gone way off beat. I think people were a bit more repressed back then, and even if it's free, they're not going to go. Unless, yeah, I think it is lower. I think it's lower. Let's go lower than 81. We're going for it. Well done, Nick. It was lower. Neil's at the nudist camp. Don't send me any pictures. Hooray. Right, change the 7. Change the 7 for a 7. Right, this is a non-swearing channel, so I will just say fiddly poo. Right, so let's go higher or lower. Higher than a 7, a 9. Oh, dearie me. Well, we've only got 1 card to go, so we might as well risk it, haven't we? So we've got high as 10, Jack, Queen, King, Ace, 5 cards lower, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 7. Well, it's in the balance, isn't it? We've got to go lower. 2, we've won. Nick has won. Right, so we're back here again. Well done, folks. Bom ba bom bom, bom ba bom ba bom bom, bom ba bom bom ba bom ba bom bom, bom 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 bom. You're in the final. Right, okay. So we got 5. Remember before we was doing quite well, and we gambled our whole balance on an ace lower, and it was 2 aces in a row. Yeah, fiddly fool. Right, okay. Risk it for a biscuit from before. Right, I think we should start quite careful here. I think I'll gamble 52. Don't know why that. Gamble 52, and I'll go higher. It's a free, so you know we only lost 52 there, and I think now we've got to go big. Yeah, I should have changed that 5. That was a big error. That was a big error. But anyway, got 3. And I think we're chasing it now, so I think we should go the whole lot higher. I think we should go 148 higher. I think. Yeah, that was a bad start, but we weren't wiped out completely. Yeah, right. Gamble the lot. 148. Right. Okay. We surveyed 100 single women play your cards right. Would you gamble the whole lot? 148. Right. I think I know how this is going to go. It's going to be, I bet you it's another free, right? Get ready to do your face of disbelief when it's another free, right? Right. Higher. Oh my goodness sake. What the dick? I really don't believe this game. We've been stitched up twice. Stitched up twice for this thing. 2 aces in. They don't want to give away the prize it is, the speedboat or any of all that sort of stuff, don't it? I'm lost for words. Then I even said as a joke that make your silly face when it's another free, thinking it won't be another free, and it was another blinking free. I think I should have called this stream the Blinking Free stream. Right, anyway, that's enough of Brucey. I'm quite tempted next week to do, because we've enjoyed it so much, more than Turbo Boat Simulator, and you probably can't remember Space Zombies. I'm tempted to do next week Slide In Somewhere, a ZX Spectrum game show thing, 'cause it's worked out quite well. So I'll have a look at those. Maybe Blockbusters could be, but there's Bob's Full House, and a lot of other ones. I mean, the game's quite basic, but it's what you make of it, and it's proved pretty much with you lot. It works really well as a party game. I don't think we can do that game, Neil, that you've asked for there, with the game being on a PG level. There's some games I just cannot cover. Right, okay. Okie doke. So, right, I think we've got to go We ain't got to go. We should play another game now then, should we? Right. I think we should play Who Dares Wins 2 then. We've had a couple of games of Brucey. Might come to him again next week. I mean, the time's just gone super duper super fast, hasn't it? Super duper duper fast. Now, Who Dares Wins 2 was by Alligator Software. So that's a good old name. In 1986. So the same year as Bruce Forsyth's Play Your Cards, right? So you had a choice really with your pocket money if you want one or another. Oh, brilliant! Thank you, Big Z. You say game shows would be awesome, right? Okay, I'll have a look. I've reviewed quite a few. I'll have to see if I've got 8 or so. We can mix it sort of like up a bit. But yeah, we'll probably put Play Your Cards Right in there as well. And by the looks of how long we spent on Play Your Cards Right, we probably spend quite long on the other ones as well. I think there's Mastermind I'm yet to review, but that might be on a timer, so it might be a little bit tricky with the 12 seconds or so gap between me or you. Okay, so if you see an asteroid land in the background here, you've got 12 seconds to get out of the way. I think that's how it works. Right, okay, right. Let's go for Who Dares Wins. I think this redefinable keys, I hope so anyway, because I haven't written them down. Yeah, big thank you. Been great fun tonight so far. Big thank you to everyone that's done the co-fires. I know, Julie, you sent one across. Any I've missed. And the super chats. And massive thanks again to Martin, who you upgraded your membership there. So thank you for that as well. Now, let's get into here. Music. Oh, look. What's this? The Great Escape, isn't it? Bom, 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 bom. Bom, 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 bom. Bom, 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 bom. Right, okay, redefine keys, we will do. Redefine keys, up. We know what I'm going to do. Now, Commando run and gun, which is my favourite run and gun, was a scrolling screen. This one is sort of like a flip screen, but they're both pretty good. I found this one a little bit more difficult out of the two. Right. Da 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 da. Good stuff. It's nice and cheerful that. And now we go through to instant death. Here I go. Right. Come on, Nick. Just get off one screen. Avoid all this sort of stuff. Right. So it's flip screen. Stay there. Right. Oh. You can launch grenades by. Oh look, I've been shot in the nose. Right. How do I get round here? Just weave. Oh dear. I think we need to take out this guy here with that defense. Is that going to get him? That's got him. Can I get through? Come on. We're going. We're through. We're cooking on gas. We're through now. We're through this bit. Bomb. Oh, this looks... Oh, what? This looks too awkward, this bit. Neil's causing trouble. 100 women were surveyed. Is this a women's game or a man's game? How many said it's a man's game? It is a man. That's that James Brown started it, didn't it? It is a man's world, but it wouldn't be nothing without a woman or was it a woman or something? I've just killed the hostage. That's not a good idea. Oh look, I died again. Yeah, so it wasn't very PC, was it? That Play Your Cards Right game. What was that? About 25 years ago. How things have changed, and they've changed for the better, haven't they? Right. England. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't say that. Every country. I just used to that in the football. Right. Where England's filled up with hope, we get to a point and it all goes a bit pear-shaped. Right. Hand grenade. Thank you. Hand grenade him, then round the side. I think round the rest of the place. Has anyone completed this? Let me know. I think I might have completed it with a poke on it. I think this is the stage where it starts getting a bit tricky for me. I did it before, didn't I? I just weaved my way round the outside and just got a bit lucky. The firing squad bit was a bit bleak, yeah, Steve. Yeah, I agree with you there. Right, round we go. Oops, you die by landing into the water. Right, let's rescue him this time. There we go. Oh, he got killed, did he? Oh, oh, we're up another screen. Right, okay. Now this is the bit at the end of the stage where you just got to shoot everyone that's coming out of here, if you can do. How many have I got left? That's it, isn't it? Wow, I've done it. I didn't expect that. Alligator Software, 1986. You know, it's a good game. I don't recall. Was there a Who Dares Wins 1 on the? Was there a Who Dares Wins 1 on it? I haven't got any hand grenades left. That's going to be a bit of a problem. How am I going to shoot him without any hand grenades? Oops. Oh, does his trousers fall down when he gets shot? Cool. Look at the range of that person shooting. Without hand grenades, you've got a bit of bother here. How'd you do this? Maybe it's a bit of a timing thing. Go! Go! Right, I've got it. I've got it. I've got it. Yay! Now where'd you go? Through here. Over the railway track. I've forgotten about this game a lot. Right. Oh, goodness. Right, we can trigger these people to go running, can't we? Oops. It's a tricky game, isn't it? But there's sort of like tactics to learn as you go through. I think the 48K version of this doesn't have the music. I might be wrong. Are there any other sort of differences? Yeah. Yeah, out of the two, I mean, you know, it's a personal preference, really, isn't it? Out of the two, I do prefer a Commando because I just like the scrolliness of it. Oops, I shouldn't have gone round that way. That was a silly thing to do, Nicholas. Yeah, I'm just walking into bullets, and that isn't very good. I mean, that house in the middle will be great when it's finished. Doesn't look like they've still got a bit of building work to do. Now, look out for... Oh, man. Should have gone round the other way. Can you go back? I don't think you can go back. Yeah, you can't go back the way you came. Let's go running across here. I need that bloke. We need that bloke out of Kabul to help us, really, firing at the bottom. Because he had to... Well, not firing at people's bottoms, but he had amazing skills. What's that, EZJ? Is that a poke? 5318008. Or is that your score for the game? Percentage. Oh, I see what you've done, EZJ. Yeah, you turned that upside down on your calculator. Yeah, yeah, that was the best thing about calculators back then. That was a good old cheat, wasn't it? I used to like spelling hello, but people didn't find that quite as funny. What was it? 4, 3, and a lot of ones. We might have another go to drop in on Scuba Kidz. There. Right, hang on. Scuba Kidz. Scuba. It's another scuba diving sort of like game. Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade was an all-right game graphically. It was a bit of a wonder, but it didn't play particularly good. You might have seen the review already. It also came out on the Amiga, I think, that Indiana Jones. So although I played Temple of Doom on it, it'd be interesting to see it on the Amiga as well. It's the Last Crusade, right? This bit's a little bit easier than the Commando, where they come out the bit at the end. There's like more space to work with. Sometimes guys just leave the end. Right, outpost collected. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Right, I've got any bombs this time. Yay! Right, that's taking him away. Away we go. Who's that firing that? Wait, I'm being followed. Oh man. Right. Got to use the bombs, I think. Cool. These are sharpshooters. They're not like the stormtroopers out of Star Wars. They'll have you down super quick. Right. We got about 3 minutes. Let's just have another go at this then. Next stream we'll do, if you tune in for Scuba Kidz, apologies, and Indiana Jones Last Crusade, we'll cover those next week, I think. Okay, let's have one last go on this thing. Yeah, that firing squad bit is a bit bleak, isn't it? You're quite right there. Right. Bom bom, bom bom, bom bom bom. I think I still need to play this on the Commodore 64. Have you played it on that? Oh, it's going through all the levels. Let's have a look at them then. This is his tank level, which we didn't get to. I like it when games do this, when they're a bit tricky, but they tell you what you can get up to. That bit looks a bit tricky. It's filled with a load of holes. Did you get up to this bit? There's 3 blokes with cannons there, firing away like they just don't care. There's a submarine, a yellow one. Looks like you need to get across the bridge. And that seems to be it. Right, one last go. But I normally ask you what game you like the most in the review, but in the stream. But I think you're going to say Bruce's Forsyth's one, because the success of that took me a little bit by surprise. I think we might have been playing that for half an hour. We surveyed 100 single women. If you was offered a free trip to a nudist camp, would you accept? What was the answer? It was quite low, wasn't it? Anyway. Yeah. I don't think I would accept, to be fair. As I said before, it depends where it was. I need more information. I need more information where this place is. Oops, I've fallen in quicksand again. That's awfully not good. Right, get round it here. Get round the quicksand. Get round the quicksand. Right. There's no way of saving that bloke, is there, from the firing squad? It doesn't seem like you can get round. Right. Oh, I was trying to show off then, going all Rambo. Can you blow up the car? Oh, a bit late there. Right, let's just take out these fellas. Kaboom, kaboom, kabish, kabash, kaboom, bash, bish, bash, bosh. Yay! Right, good stuff. So, I hope you've. It's good fun, wasn't it? It was good fun tonight. I hope you've liked the stream this evening. Played quite a few good games there. Didn't get to Scuba Dive or Indiana Jones, but as we say, it's always time permitting, isn't it? Really. So I hope you had a good fun. Thanks again. I've said it a few times already, but thank you for the co-fires. That helps no end, and the super chat that really helps no end. Basically, with my financial balance and keeping the channel running as well. So thank you for watching. If you're watching this on a pre-record, say hello, and I'll probably say hello back. Hopefully I ease a bit of stress for a couple of hours for you. There might be an Amiga stream tomorrow, or it might be Thursday. If I can do, I want to do one tomorrow, and then leave room for the start of a new blundering series on Thursday evening, which probably will be, we'll see how it goes, brutal football. We'll see how the first episode goes. We can see how we can make a series of it or not. We'll soon find out whether it's exciting or boring. There won't be a Bruce Play Your Card Right stream, so that's for sure. So take good care of yourself. You lot have been brilliant. You're always really funny, and I love reading your comments as well, both on this and on the videos as well. So next time, which will be very soon, I'm sure. Have a great evening and a very fond goodbye. I'll leave this on for a bit while I type my goodbyes as I normally do, so I might catch a few comments if you're doing them. So yeah, what I'm trying to say is, have a good evening, folks. Thank you.